Hello, I'm Dr. Stiles, and with hypnosis I can help you lose weight safely and easily.
It was hard to breathe when I walked up the steps. Just to, get a load of laundry and bring it back down in the basement was, you'd get out of breath.
Clothes were getting tighter and tighter. I'm going to go on a diet myself and see if I can lose anything. 3 or 4 months later, I hadn't lost anything.
I was tired all the time, laboring to go up and down steps.
I did different programs, diet pills, exercise. I had a membership to the Y. Nothing worked.
Look, you want your body to be slim and trim. Yes, you do. That's your natural state. This fat isn't you. You're not the fat. Remember that. You'll be slim and trim and, of course, healthy. You want to be healthy. You don't want knee joints hurting or your hips or your back or your heels or have a problem with your heart. Give us a call. You're also going to be happy. You're also going to be comfortable for the first time in many years. You know something? You're going to be giving yourself back the gift of optimal health and an extended life. Come on in and see me. I'm going to help you. Call this number right now.
Had a hard time functioning on a daily basis, would get worn out, have to go home from work and take a nap in order to be able to do anything at home. Always tired and not wanting to do anything or go anywhere because you're ashamed of what you look like. I've been on numerous diets. I've been on Weight Watchers, LA Weight Loss, even when I was in high school, my parents had put me on a diet with a different doctor, and it worked, but it didn't stay off. Before I came to see Dr. Stiles, I was miserable. I mean, absolutely miserable.
You've just seen 3 very happy people. And there are 3 of about 12,000 that have been through my clinic in the last 10.5 years. They lost weight from their bodies when they couldn't lose any other way with hypnosis. You can do the same thing.
I'm Margie, and I've lost 65 pounds with Dr. Stiles in the hypnotherapy clinic.
When people see me who haven't seen me in months, see me, then what did you do? They all think I had the gastric bypass surgery.
I lost 50 pounds, and so I'm happy about it, and I've kept it off about 1.5 years now.
I lost my weight in 5.5 months. It just like melted off.
I did it myself, but I had to first of all research the things that I tell you about, the things that I'm able to put into your mind. I want to show you how much weight I actually lost, and I show this to everybody that comes into the clinic. Under here is 65 pounds. Now that's simulated human fat. But if you were to hold it, and I do have people in my clinic do this, at least one, this is 5 pounds. Can you imagine now, if you have 50 pounds on your body, having exactly 10 of these? This is the right volume and the right weight of 5 pounds of fat. If you had 50 pounds on your body, it'd be like carrying around 5 10-pound bags of potatoes. And that's too heavy. As a matter of fact, if you were in my office right now and I'd ask you, why don't you just lift all these 65 pounds? You say, I can't do that. And it's true, you cannot lean over and lift that up. Yet think about it. You're doing it day after day.
I think that it's not like what you would see in the movies as far as being hypnotized. I never felt, I don't think I ever even fell asleep doing the hypnosis. I could hear, one time I heard noise outside or phone ringing or something.
Shopping is now fun. I used to hate to do it. I'd wear clothes until they fell off of me because I hated to go shopping. Now I love it.
The nice thing is there's no side effects like a surgery. She thought about surgery. There's no surgery side effect. There's no pills to take or anything like that.
What he did for me worked wonders. With Dr. Stiles' help, I was able to lose 100 pounds.
My wife thought it was basically crazy for me to do it. She thought it was a stupid idea for me to go get hypnotized to lose weight. She didn't think it would work.
And after seeing Dr. Stiles, I have energy to burn.
I know you don't want to leave it on your body. The fat isn't you. You are not the fat. And don't you dare start saying, I'm fat. I don't believe that about anybody. Fat is nothing but a stored system of energy. Oh yes, you've eaten it, maybe in the form of sugars, carbohydrates, starches, and fats. Because here in America, we have a lot of that. But it goes on the body, but its purpose is not to stay there. Its purpose is to leave the body. And biomechanically, you can do that. Now, I have isolated over 3,000 superfat burning foods. Well, I learned it from Dr. Dean Ornish and several other nutritionists. I was able to lose that 65 pounds with mind programming and the knowledge of the biomechanical methods. You're going to do the same thing.
After I lost about 30 pounds, she decided to go to Dr. Stiles, and she's lost 100 pounds.
I feel like there's nothing I can't do. You know, I have so much energy. I've lost 65 pounds so far. My own family doesn't recognize me anymore.
It was the best thing that ever happened to my daughter.
Nothing to fear at all.
After 15 years, I went back to playing softball again. I was very skeptical. I kept thinking hypnosis. I don't know if this is going to work. It sounds hokey, you know. It's like, this guy just wants my money, you know.
Here's what happens. Your body starts out with about 35 billion fat cells. Now that's normal and natural. We need to have a fat storage system. In fact, in cavemen days, we absolutely had to have it because there may not be food, but today there's food. There's always food. Well, these 35 billion can end up, if we eat more than we burn each and every day, expanding. They get bigger and bigger. They can hold 2-3 times the amount of their original size in molecules of fat. They expand, and then they spin off little teeny fat cells. They're called pre-adipocytes, baby fat cells. Those baby fat cells, they expand too, until pretty soon the 35 billion is 70 billion, 140 billion, 280 billion, 560 billion. You know all about it. And when you lose weight, and you've lost weight before, you understand that. When you stayed focused, you're able to lose weight. When you lost weight before, the molecules of fat came out of the fat cells. But look here, the fat cells do shrink. They deflate. But tragically, they just don't go away.
I feel good. I mean, it's nice to be able to go buy clothes and, you know, in smalls. And
As you see the weight just pouring off of you, it's easy to start believing that, yeah, this really does work.
I've lost 50 pounds, so I can't complain. Something works.
It turned out to be the best thing I ever did. The way he talks to you as a person, not as a fat person, he talks to you as a person.
I've not weighed this much since I was a freshman in high school. So
Any place else I had ever gone, they talk to you as a fat person. Dr. Stiles doesn't. He treats you like an individual that you are. You can't help but like him. I mean, he's an excellent guy, and
I've recommended Dr. Stiles to everybody. You know, you're the one that's still in control.
Where does this hypnosis come in? You know how to lose weight if you've done it before. But it's so hard to stay focused, isn't it? Remember that? Kim says, she was going to have gastric bypass surgery. Joe said, I tried everything. I tried on my own. Nothing worked. And Joe's wife said, this is crazy. You can't lose weight like this. Not with hypnosis, not with words. And yet, after he lost, about 30 pounds, he said, she came in and she lost 100 pounds. How is it that this is possible? Well, here's the thing. All weight loss is in the mind. That's right. When you get 4 simple modalities into your mind. Now, what do I mean by modality? Well, number 1, ideas. When your mind knows that there's 3,000 super fat burning foods, and the other foods are man-made processed foods that are so full of high yield energy, and your mind says this to you: if you eat that, you're going to have to wear it. And you think of that stack of fat, you're going to be turned off to it. It's like any hypnosis that's programmed into the mind, it sort of takes control. To say that accurately, it gives you control. The food you look at gives you control. When there are 3,000 good, super natural foods that actually take weight off. The second thing that we get into your mind is this matter of exercise. Now, don't turn away here. Exercise is anything. Don't think about having a workout. You need to have a play out. And this is what we're going to do. Let your mind know that you have 640 muscles on your body. You say, that's not my body. Sure it is. If you're a guy out there, it's similar. This is your body. And every single muscle, anytime it moves, takes energy. Even when you're resting, as you breathe, that takes energy. Your heart beating, that takes energy. Even while you sleep, maintaining body temperature, takes energy. And when your mind has it so that you're eating super fat-burning foods, low in energy, and you're just treating with the sugars, the carbohydrates, the starches, and I'll put that in your mind. When that's happening, you can lose weight automatically every second. Remember Kim said 100 pounds in 5.5 months. She even surprised me. One of the reasons I have her on the tape is she's one of the best proofs of the program. And of course, Joe too. He ate a lot of the super fat burning foods. He exercised about 20 minutes a day. Got himself right where he wants to be. Margie's still in the process. We're going to see her again in, about a month because she's down about 65. Remember her before picture? She was about giving up too. So the second modality is to get solidly in your mind, to use your muscles. You've got them there. Everything you need to lose weight is contained within your body. Oh, by the way, here's something most people don't know. Vegetables and fruits and whole grain products, they're high in fiber. And I'm going to give you 30 of them that are so high in fiber, the more you eat, the more weight you will lose. And I'll put those in your mind too. And here's what they do. As they process through the body, they grab onto bile. Now, bile is a liquid fat. It's produced in the liver. It doesn't matter if you have a gallbladder or not. The liquid fat is grabbed by these high fiber foods and it's pulled right out of your body. This basically is Kim's success because she ate plenty of them every day. And she lost over 1/4 of a pound of bile a day, and then the liver has to go to the fat in the visceral section, make more bile. It just happens every day. It is so automatic, as Kim would say to you now, as she has said to me, it was the easiest thing I ever did.